So hello, hello. Today I wanted to finish off the new event, which the Phase 3, I believe opened up yesterday or the day before, I don't remember, but I wasn't streaming, so I didn't touch it. See, it looks like there's another new event starting the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow's Poke Day, of course, so Friday. New promotional activity, exchange for flower seeds. Okay. Doesn't seem all that interesting, but we'll find out, I guess. And actually, thought I'd actually try listening to the game music for a bit today, because I haven't done that in a while. And I want to spend my resin. I have 60 resin, roughly, I think, and I just want to do my weekly Storm Terror run. I'd like to bring Ganyu, but maybe I could try this team. So I've experimented with this team, and it's worked fairly well. Yeah, so not having an archer, it's not a big deal. So I like using Ganyu because she can utterly destroy Storm Terror, and particularly his first phase, or before he loses his shield. And then Ganyu can very easily one-cycle it. Without an archer, of course, I can't attack him when he's doing this, whereas with Ganyu I can shoot him, and 2 hits with the Frostflake arrows are enough to get him to lose his entire shield. But as it is, I don't have that, so let's do it the old-fashioned way with melee. Okay. So I want to get health bursts up. Good. Yeah, let's use that first. Good. And here, let's try this. I'm so glad they fixed these issues with the characters phasing through this guy's neck when you're on top of it. Okay, single cycle with the pretty nice single cycle with my current Xiangling national team. I guess this really is sort of a national team. Again, I don't understand why it's called the national team when Bennett's a major part of it. But besides Bennett, we have 3 leeway characters. Alright, one Dream Solvent. Pretty nice. This one could be good on Huta, maybe. We'll see. This one, not very good on anyone. Alright. No not prototype, billet. It would have been nice to get a billet, but alas. I think I did get one billet this week. I don't remember which boss it was, but it was, I believe it was a polearm billet. I got a whole bunch of those. Anyway, let's... Actually, I had way more than 60 resin, huh? Let's continue to this event. And maybe I'll just stick with this team, actually, because it is working pretty well for me for most of the world quests and such. Only issue is no archer and no Sayu, so walking around is a little slow, but I can deal with it. I lived without Sayu for a long time, and I can live without her for a little bit. Oh shit, I forgot. There's a teleport waypoint right there, right? It was obscured by the exclamation point for the event, but yeah, this guy's right now. The final calibrations to our Priscina spike have been... They will perform as expected. Spikes in locations that are anomalous model... Sure. That machine should be unable to initiate self-repair protocols. All hail technology. Having the knowledge that our predecessors... Yes, this is a world where we have old technology that seems to be better than modern technology, huh? We wouldn't have been able to come up with the way... Okay. Lies in guiding knowledge. All of you. Guess I was too excited at having to repair these Priscina spikes. By that I mean that we must... Alright, let's go to Tsurumi Island. I don't mind. Not act immediately after placing the spikes. Quickly check to see if everything is functioning. Okay, so I'm gonna have to I'm guessing there's gonna be some stuff going on where I have to go back and forth. I have to place the spikes and then like calibrate them or whatever, and then go back to Hosseini, something like that. I forget his exact name. And then I'm gonna have to come back here and then finally defeat the Ruin Grader, who isn't here anymore, huh? Use Aisha's Chaos Protector. Yeah. Also, I'm kind of want to switch out the order a bit to something that I'll feel a little more comfortable with, because I like having Beto in that slot. I've been using her in that slot for quick counters, so I think it's something I'm more accustomed to. Let's go with this. Yeah, good opportunity to play spikes. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to use this thingy. Just permafreeze with Ayaka. Unfortunately, I don't have Ayaka, but I do have Ganyu, and she can do pretty good permafreeze with a Hydro character. But I don't want to do it with Ganyu because I'd rather not do it that easily. I want to try this team, the national team, which I've been experimenting with. Been working pretty well for world quests. I don't think it's ready for floor 12 of the Abyss, but floor 11? Probably. Yeah, maybe I'll even give it a shot during this Abyss, even though I've already done it. Right, yeah. Huh, I was hoping that I'd have to do something other than just placing them after, like, something to calibrate them before I went back to Hosseini. This seems like a big wasted time. Anomalous Ruin Grader to be near... All we need is for the Anomalous Ruin Grader to near... Oh, that's a typo. When we activate them. Should cut off... Yeah. Was that really necessary? Come on. They make me go all the way back just for that. Alright, defeat the Anomalous Ruin Grader. Huh. I have to destroy its weak spots multiple times? Complete the challenge within 3 minutes without triggering the Anomalous Model Ruin's self-repair function while triggering at least twice. Alright, so these two are the only ones with primos. I'm guessing... So I'm not that used to targeting the Ruin Grader's weak spots all that much, but the ones in the knees at least aren't that hard to hit. I don't have an archer in this team, but I can bring an archer later on. So I can't hit its eye, but its eye isn't vulnerable all that often anyway. So I guess this is about doing it a bunch of times. Charge all the Persina spikes within the time limit. Ah. Spike the operation of the anomalous model, Ruin Grader, and trigger counterattacks while they are charging. Will gain an attack bonus. Wow. The anomalous Ruin Grader will start attacking the Persina spikes. Its head and leg mounted cores will be exposed. Okay. As the anomalous model Ruin Grader will enter a recharging state. Huh. Well, its weak points are struck. Oh shit, he's gonna add mobs. Okay, so I guess I have to do I have to activate all 3 of these before I can take it down. Oh, hello, Nat. Thank you for coming by. Good evening. Hope you've had a good start of the week. Let's see, so I wanna... As you can see, I'm finishing this quest off. Let's see how I can do. Guess it's a good thing I brought an Electro character. Counter. Let's see. Do that. Let's do that. And then it'd be nice if I could target... Huh. Do Ruin Graders normally walk like this? I feel like I haven't seen Ruin Graders walk like this, really. Okay. But I think I hit a weak spot somehow. Oh shit, I didn't collect that bonus. Okay. Self-repair protocols in effect. Okay. So I guess the idea... Oh shit! Oh! So Beto's burst doesn't actually activate these things, huh? It only seems to work when you... when you actually... Like, Beto's burst doesn't go off unless you're actually hitting a real enemy. It's kind of a shame. Right? So all the Priscina spikes are not activated right now. So I guess what I need to do is activate all the Priscina spikes fully. Like charge them up fully and then kill it? I think that's the idea. You're enjoying day? Oh, you just naturally have a day off today? Or did you decide to take vacation or something like that? Alright. Try that. Do that. And that. And that. I'm going with Beto this way. I'm still confused about how the Priscina spikes work though. Is it once that it's fully charged? So right now he's gonna come back to life twice, which means I'll be able to get that achievement, so I guess that's good. But it would have been nice to be able to kill it before it activated its thingy, the recharging. Okay, so which one's which anyway? Attack its weak point to prevent it from... Oh shit, I missed the opportunity to hit its knee. Huh, did I fail? Okay, I don't... How does this thing work? I don't quite get it. Okay, within the time limit, so I want to charge all of them all. Priscina spikes will affect the operation of the anomalous model Ruin Grader and trigger counterattacks while they are charging. When 2 have been activated, we'll gain... Yeah, okay, sure. Well, here, alright, let's try this. I won't attack the Ruin Grader, and rather I'll try to attack... Or I'll try to charge up the spikes. But to do that, Beto's not a good option because I'm reliant on her E, which has a cooldown. So let's try Official. So let's try to charge all of these completely first, and then start attacking the Ruin Grader. I don't know if that'll work, but right now all of them are in the middle of being charged anyway. But okay. Get some energy here. Try that. So right now we've managed to weaken it, and I feel like we have all the... Okay, good. We've hit its weak spot. Do I have to keep hitting those? Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe I need to keep them charged. Oh, shit, no. Oh, he does a spin attack there. Okay. What? Oh, shit. I missed the opportunity to hit its weak point. Okay. Well, we got some enemies there. Use that burst. And if we do his burst, let's use his burst and his burst. And do that. So, ooh, shit. No. I'm having a hard time keeping track of how these spikes are energized or not. Are they being destroyed? I'm doing alright in time at least, but really not sure if I'm able to get that one killed properly. Alright, so what is up with the Persina Spikes 1 and 2, right? Because it's not at all clear to me. Did I okay, so once one of the Persina Spikes is charged, does that mean that it's done? I thought maybe it was destroyed. I need to protect them too. Okay. Oh, November 11th is a public holiday. Yeah. I know it's a public holiday in England too. I think it's Remembrance Day. Is it for World War II? I know in England it is for World War II. But yeah, November 11th is also Poke Day, of course, in Japan, but I don't celebrate that personally. But maybe I should. I could stop by somewhere and buy some Poke. So I complete it without triggering the self-repair function at over 50%. Yeah. World War I. Oh, is that right? Okay, maybe that was the case in England as well. Okay, so this team worked all right, but I'm not sure. So the two things that I need to actually do are take it down before, without it having a chance for the self-repair function. 50% structural integrity. And then also self-repair function at least twice. This one's probably the easiest one. How about I try to go for that one? I'll try it by just attacking the Ruin Greater multiple times. World War II is May 8th? I see. Does that have to do with when, like, France was liberated? Or from Germany or something like that? I know, I don't know the details of the history too well. In Korea, we celebrate August 15th, which is when Korea was liberated from Japan. Which is after US dropped the nukes. Wait, does this thing not activate at all if you don't? Okay, huh. Interesting. Or did I say October? I think I might have said October. It's August 15th. August 15th was right after US dropped the bomb. One of them, actually. They dropped another bomb a little later. Alright, so let's try actually destroying this guy before activating them. Okay, so that's one. Right, and then... And now let's try to destroy this guy again. Let him heal up. Good, got her energy full. Alright, so we can do his burst. And her burst, I guess. And do that. Use his burst. And try to get his HP down. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess Bennett's a pretty good option here. Partly because his E's on such a short cooldown, I can use it to help charge bursts very often. Okay. Oh nice, I think I got one of its weak spots. Use his burst. Let's use his burst, and... or his E, sorry. Use her E. Come on, can we get her burst up? Really need better ER on my Xiangling. It's definitely something to work on. Okay, good. Come on, are you gonna recharge or what? Okay, good. We got him fallen down, and then now heal recharge twice, which means now we have a chance to get that one achievement. What's that? Let's try to get energy up this way. Good. Locked on Priscina spikes, attack its weak points to prevent it from destroying it. Its knee's kind of hard to hit when it's bouncing up like that. Oh, okay, so I just realized, yeah, there is a thing. Oh, if the integrity falls too low? German surrender, I see. Yeah, my Xiangling, I've been pretty happy with her. I've been using her for all the world quests and domains and such, and she does quite well. She definitely does quite well. But, yeah, you can see I have some ER issues on this. Could probably do a lot better if I brought a team with someone like Ganyu or D-Look, but let's see. I'm gonna try to do this with this team again. I guess I wanna... So I can only kill it once all three are fully charged. Which means it's okay to charge 2 of them. Yeah, I'll try that. How much ER do I have? I think it's like 160? Maybe even 180, I'm not sure. 174. So it's, you know, it's not bad. And the stats are pretty good overall. But ideally, I'm looking for... Maybe I could roll this one a few times and see if I get ER, but ideally I'm looking for a 4-piece emblem on her. That's what I'd really like. Yeah, let's... I'll try this. So, let's charge that. And do that. Get her energy. Keep getting energy this way. Good. And use his first. And use her. Oh, should have eaten up the... that... Yeah. The... What is it? The pepper left by Guoba. Okay, so we knocked it down once. Let's keep working on these other thingies. As long as I manage to take down the Ruin Grader multiple times before it... So that was once. Now we can get it a second time, hopefully. And then I can start working on the... ooh, spikes. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna need to heal. Okay. Shit, where are you? Wow, okay. Well, I don't have a shielder, but then it's healing is kind of god tier, so okay, let's use his burst. Try that. Alright, we took it down, and that means we now have the freedom to start charging these fully. Oh shit, that one's already fully charged anyway. Alright, let's use his burst. E, and then... Oh, I hope I was inside the Bennett circle. Okay, now they're charging. Come on, that guy's dead. Got him dead. Okay, good. Let's keep working on the spikes. The spike number 1 is the one that's... more in need of charging. This is E. Okay. Can we get a crit here? Do that. Use his burst, and her burst. Okay. Come on, it's still repairing, but we need this thing to get fully charged or else it's gonna... I'll fail again. Okay, alright, now they're all fully charged, which means... Oh, wait! That's all I need? I just need to charge them? I don't even need to kill it after charging them? Oh, I just assumed that I'd have to charge them all, but it's gotta kill. Xingqiu. Sadly, Xingqiu's not a real shielder, right? His shield doesn't even count against Geo-Bishops. And his shield doesn't do the shield thing of preventing damage, it just reduces the damage. Yeah, this is okay, now I have a better idea of how this thing works. Okay, cool. So I've done that. Almost model self-repair function at least twice. Now I also have to do it while making sure they don't take 50% or more damage, and also without triggering the self-repair function, which just means I have to charge them very quickly while also making sure that the Ruin Grader doesn't destroy them. Okay, let's try it again with this team. But yeah, so what I'll do this time then is really just try to protect the spikes instead of worrying about killing the Ruin Grader. Yeah, because I assumed that I'd have to kill the Ruin Grader after charging the spikes, but it's really just about the spikes. Give it a shot. Oh, come on. Oh, right. This thing doesn't activate until you actually start charging these, huh? Okay, let's see. When are its weak spots vulnerable anyway? Okay, let's do that. Let's not walk into those, please. I need that really just for energy, I guess. And do that. So, I guess, sort of, this team's not so great for this particular challenge because this team is built around DPS, right? It's built around doing a shit ton of damage, but the amount of damage I'm doing to the enemy really does not matter. Because I don't particularly want to kill it, right? Well, I'm not getting the 50% achievement, but I guess the permafreeze comp really is what I might want to go for instead. Okay. Just to keep the enemy from destroying. Ah, shit. Okay. Yeah, this team's not great for this particular challenge. Let's switch it up. Let's see. I'm doing freeze. Well, Barbara is probably a better option. Double Geo Kacheng Xingqiu. Huh. Electro charge? I guess I could see that working. Oh yeah, I need electro characters here, huh? So let's bring Fischl. Rosario's alright, but he can apply Cryo better. Even if he's at level 40, he can apply Cryo just fine. This one definitely has no shielder, but that's okay. Let's give it a shot. And with archers... With archers, I can kind of target its weak spot without too much difficulty. Okay. This text at the top where it tells me what it's doing is kind of very bad AI or UI design, I would say. Because trying to read it in the middle of action is kind of a pain. So if the game had come up with some other method... Oh shit, what? That didn't count? I was sure I hit the weak spot. If the game had come up with some other method of letting me know what is actually going on, that would have been, you know, good, way better, but it didn't. So it expects me to basically just read a very long piece of text in the middle of battle, and that doesn't really work. This game does tend to do that fairly often. Oh, wait, it can't freeze, it seems, when it's in a certain mode. Okay. Things have stopped charging. Let's get back to it. Good. Oh, I don't know how that thing ended up there, but I'll take it, I guess. Okay, froze that. Use hit. Oh, come on. Let's use our burst. Need that to heal. Yeah, let's use that. That. Oh, what? Oh, whoa, that was kind of freaky. That thing just came at me. Oh, right, when it's in this mode, it can't be staggered, huh? Alright, there we go. I might have kept them over 50% as well. Electro reaction. Oh, wow, that's part of her C4. Nice. Okay, I finished the event. Well, I was hoping there would be another kind of special thing here, but guess not. When was the last time I used Kea? I can't remember. Last time I used Kea, I was way lower than AR50. What am I at now, anyway? Yeah, 57. I'm actually gonna hit 58 somewhat soon. You can see I'm at 28,190, or 281,926. I have less than 4,000 points to go, so in the next few days, I'll probably hit AR58, but I'm guessing I was close to AR30 at most last time I used Kea. But alright, so I got a few things that I want to do today. One is using up this Acquaint Fate that I got from the Battle Pass, because I've maxed out my Battle Pass, so I'll go ahead and do that. And the other is buying out the Battle Pass, because once I max out the Battle Pass, I do buy it. It was when Mihoyo added the Abyss Lecter. Oh, that's a good setup, huh? Oh, you hit AR58 yesterday. Okay, nice. Still a long ways to go till 60, but one step closer, right? Let's see what I got here. Nothing. Full steel. What was my pity anyway? I think, yeah, pretty. I was only 12 away from the last 5 stars, so pretty natural. Anyway, let me go somewhere safe, and I'll buy the Battle Pass. And for doing that, of course, I'll have to hide my screen. Well, let's see. Battle Pass. Unlock Gnostic Hymn, right? $10. Let's see. So, spoilers, I have a MasterCard. I don't think knowing that I have a MasterCard will be all that useful. But let me just hide that, and I'll also turn off the mic for a moment. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. And hey, I don't want to hear that from you. Y'all buy actual Genesis crystals directly. That is the pot calling. It's not even the kettle black. I'm like a teapot, a ceramic teapot. You're a fucking pot calling a ceramic teapot black right there. Which books do I need? I actually don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'll figure that one out as I go. But so we got Inazuma and leeway. But let's first get all of these. Also, the weapon, I'm not sure what I want to get, but there's a decent chance it'll be the polearm, because I want to have the crit rate polearm on Rosaria, but if I get Hu Tao, then having the crit rate polearm on Hu Tao would also be good. Level 8 Toma Shield. Oh yeah? What does he use? I think he uses transients, right? I recall I looked it up at some point. I have a decent amount of transients on hand from farming for Yoimiya, but probably not enough to do a whole lot. Okay, 3.4 mil, that's pretty good. And yeah, so I'm packed in terms of condensed resin, which I do want to use up before tomorrow because I will be going to work and I want to just be able to condense resin before work rather than playing. 420 plus what? Another, how many rainbow fates did I have? 32. So I have 450 pulls, yeah. He uses transients. Okay. Thanks. So, I guess what I'll do is I'll do some artifact farming, because I haven't done that yet this week. I've done all my weekly bosses. Yeah. And so today is what? Gold, Ballad, and Light. And I don't think I'm really in need of those. I think Gold is probably the one I would want the most, because I do plan on leveling up his talents. I'd like to get this one up to 9. And I'd like to get her triple crowned. I guess I could. I could at least single crown her right now. But I'm not sure which one I would want to crown first. So I guess, yeah, what I probably do then is I can use the battle pass to buy gold if needed, but for today, do this. Yep. Got that crown. She'll do a little more damage with her burst, so that's pretty nice. And what artifacts do I need on her? So I know that, like, obviously a good one of these that's on set, i.e. emblem, would be very nice. Actually, I'm kind of wondering, can I put a different piece on her? This one's not bad, but I want that ER. If I could get one with similarly high ER and crit damage, that would be ideal. But currently I lack that. I have 2. Oh man, if one of these was an emblem, that would be quite a good situation, but neither is. Use Toma only for his shield. His burst works well with Ballsy. Oh yeah? I guess his burst does a lot of pyro stuff, right? I don't remember exactly how it works, but I think it does constant pyro. And so yeah, that makes sense. To get that overload damage. Yeah, I heard that Toma can be kind of awkward to build because you build him with HP and he increases his shield, but then his HP doesn't help his damage at all. So, but then if you build him for damage, then his shield's not that strong. But yeah, I guess I highly likely I'll know soon. Come Friday, we'll have official confirmation if it's indeed going to be Ito and Albedo, and if it is, then 100% I'm getting Huta. And a decent chance I'll get Toma, but of course that's never guaranteed. Also, yeah, I should have brought someone other than Beto. Shit, I forgot. All the enemies here are Electro. Okay. Do that. Right. Finally, we got Gunling's first up, and that. I guess at least once these guys' shields are down, it's not, you know, it's very little trouble to deal damage to them with Electro. But getting their shields down can be quite of a pain. Chongyun, yeah, he'd be a better choice for this. Since it's... I don't trust... I don't trust anything other... Ooh. The thing is, I already have an electro damage bonus goblet that's for Beto, but I mean, I don't mind. This one's pretty solid. Yeah. But yeah, it's until we see something official, and this one's trash, from MiHoYo, I ain't rolling. You know, that's just not happening, so... Needed for ball. Oh, that's a good point. Maybe I'll hold on to it, and well, I'll definitely hold on to it. But then I can put it on ball, because I think once ball gets a rerun, there's a high chance I'm going to be rolling for her, because she looks really fun to play, and she's really hot. Actually, I should have ordered that the other way around. She's really hot, and she looks super fun to play. So this one could potentially be better. Like, yeah. Albedo weapon is official? Oh, okay. But again, until MiHoYo officially gives some sort of announcement that says it's Albedo, I'm not spending Primo Gems. It's just not happening. So if it's a Twitter post or something, or, you know, obviously an official announcement on the game, those are basically the only things that will get me to roll. Come on, crit. How many times have we seen flat defense 19? How many times? God damn. It can still be better, depending on what it rolls. But at the very least, the nice thing is I don't have a need for one of those right now. So let's try bringing a cryo. Yeah, weighted stats, of course. That is how it works. Yeah, unfortunately my Chongyun isn't built really at all. Or he is, but I haven't fiddled with his artifacts in a while. So, you only care about Yai? Yeah, for the near future, I guess I'm interested in Shenhei, to be honest. I'd really like to see what she's all about, but I would consider her a distant second behind Yaenika for me. Okay, good, got her burst up. Now let's see, what's the best way to do this? That, and that. And we can have her dealing damage. That, maybe? That. Use her burst. I need to heal up. Okay. Pretty solid. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the performance here against like mobs and domains. Xiangling, I think better ER will make her Abyss ready, basically. Alright, we got one of these. Cryo. Ooh, this one's got 2 good stats. I don't need a cryo per se, but this is... Shimenao is always a good piece. And this one, can we get a Pyro with ER and crit damage? Alright, we got Pyro, but those substats are kind of garbage. I guess EM's not awful. I'll hold on to it, but god damn. It could still be a piece worth if I can use it to complete a 4-piece set. Ooh, this one could be useful. Sadly, it's a 4-star. Yeah, my Rosaria's alright. Like, I think her attack's not very high, but yeah, 1338. But and her crit damage is also not that high. But she has decent ER. I don't think she needs that much ER. Because how much energy does she need actually? Where does it actually state the energy stat? Oh, I think it might be in the talent portion. Yeah, 60 energy is medium, but 140 ER or whatever I had on her isn't... That seems to work all right for what I need her to do. Oh shit, I got hit. Use that burst, his burst, her burst, and... Oh shit, heal up. Okay, do that. Freeze them. Oh wow. Yeah, Xiangling's burst is doing its job. She is really high attack, really high crit rate, and really high crit damage. Well, that's what most characters need, right? But I would say what my Rosaria really needs is just high crit rate and high ER. That's really all I need from her, because she only has one job, which is give me 15% crit rate to everyone. Give everyone else... Ooh! Okay, this one's only got offensive stats. Okay, okay. This is a piece I'm definitely rolling. Oh, what? And another Pyro Goblin, and this one actually has crit damage! What the... Alright, these are both worth rolling. Alright, let's actually roll these. I don't know if I have anyone who wants to use them right now, this very moment, but I am quite sure they're gonna be needed. Poopy? I don't think it's poopy at all. I think it's pretty good. It's got one good stat, which is what? Crit rate? Crit damage? One of them? And it's on set for me. So those two alone make them worth it. Alright. I guess attack percentage or ER, I guess, are the two stats that I want to go for. Of course, it's defense. Alright, well, yeah, let's keep rolling. Yeah, one good stat. It's just it has to keep rolling it, right? Or it rolls a second good stat, and then it keeps rolling those two. But it's Pyro, and it's on set. And another hidden bat stat. Yeah, most likely. We'll see. But again, it's on set for what I need Xiangling. So it's gonna be something I'll definitely roll. So right now, sadly, the only really good stat here is crit rate. EM can be good, but can be useful, but it's not really what I'd want. Crit rate. Yes! I think that was also a high roll. 3.5% crit rate roll. Okay, okay. This one's already a good piece at this point, actually. If it only rolls into flat defense from now on, it would still be a good piece. It just wouldn't be nearly as good as it should be. But let's hope it doesn't keep rolling into flat defense. Alright, give me more crit rate. Also, what's with the music? We're not in the middle of battle yet. If this thing only rolls crit rate and I end up with a 15% crit rate and, you know, crit damage main piece, then this would actually be pretty close to godly. Come Come on, crit rate. No. Defense. Goddamn. Alright, we knew that was gonna happen. Sooner or later. Yeah, I guess flat attack at least still improves. It's just the amount it gives you is so tiny, right? I just don't get why they scale the flat attack that low. I'll take this to 16 for now, just because I don't want to bother taking it all the way up to 20. Just the amount of artifacts and Mora that takes is a lot. But yeah. Yeah, I also agree. I think EM is better than attack generally, just because attack, I feel like you have more sources of being able to buff with percentages. EM, you have fewer, and as a result, you get more out of the same amount of EM compared to attack. Let's see. I just need crit rate. Please, I want crit rate on this. If I can get... Oh, shit, I forgot I have these that are leveled up. Oh, crit rate! No, flat attack. Oh well. It's a good piece, but not as good as it could have been. Oh well. And so yeah, this one, well, I probably won't even roll this one, to be honest. That's one okay stat and two bad ones. Up to 20? Nah, I'm not taking it up to 20 now. I'd rather have more stuff around, more like, what is it? Artifacts around so that I can level up other artifacts right now, because going from 16 to 20 is so costly in terms of that. Please? Okay. Well, it could be good on Hu Tao, I guess. But I don't think Emblem's really the set you want on Hu Tao. Oh well. So we got one good circlet, actually. I'm pretty happy with that circlet. Not ecstatic. Or Toma. Oh, that's a good point. I don't know. Yeah, Emblem could be good on Toma, right? Yeah. Maybe. We'll see. It's somebody. It's a piece that I can use on somebody, that's for sure. Yeah, go this way. Okay, good. Use her burst. Use... Okay. Okay. Clear time, 5 minutes 47 seconds. I kind of wish they had the clear time starting after you begin the challenge, just so that you can get a sense. I don't particularly care about the numbers, but it is neat to just see how you're performing relative to previous ones. Trash. Right, so I'll do another run, and I actually have transient resin that I can pop up in. Might as well do that now, because yeah, I'll just do that now. I'm not in need of saving resin, and I do like to spend those on stream if possible. How about this? I'll wait. Let him come to me. Do that, and try to get his burst up. Use that burst, his burst, and her burst, and go with Rosaria this way. Use her burst. He is not back. Okay. Oh shit, I whiffed with that E, goddamn. I don't know if Rosaria you want to use her with charge attacks like with Hu Tao, or... So Bennett takes 3 swings of his E to fully charge his burst. That's pretty nice. 2 artifacts with HP and 1 with EM is the main stat on Toma? So that way you get that stronger shield, right? And EM... Oh, I guess for the overcharge, that makes sense. Inazuma Craftable Portal. Oh, how does that one work? Is that the one where every time... This one has potential. This one has a lot of potential. Every time you use the E, it stacks something on you, and then you use the burst, and it gives you reach. What? What? All right. This thing's gonna roll flat defense and just roll into it the whole time, isn't it? Are you kidding me? Oh, god damn, if it only had a 4th stat and it was like EM or something, or that then it would be just perfect, essentially. Yeah. Don't know who I'd use. I think I could use that on many people, including Xiangling. I mean, I think attack or EM's probably better on Xiangling, but if I use a 4-piece, the ER is not bad. It's not ideal. I know with the timepiece, you generally want to attack even on emblem, but you do get a little bit more out of ER than with other sets. But yeah, I'm definitely rolling that one. But before I do, let me go and do this, because I forgot to do it today. It's the one when you use your E, you lose energy, but you get energy every 2 seconds. Oh, okay. So it's like you lose. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I remember reading about it, but yeah, that it's sort of like you lose energy short term, but then you gain more energy in the long term, which seems kind of odd because it's not really that long term either, right? It's only a few seconds later when that makes a difference. Yeah, let's just go ahead and buy 5 things and start creating them. Oh. Still don't quite understand why they force us to manually learn these like that. But whatever. Yeah, and it has EM as the main stat. Oh, alright, so that's pretty well set up for the way you want to use Doma. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. The dog somehow got up here. Like, oh, so the boars I feel like don't ever fall from these platforms, but it seems the dogs do jump around and fall. So sometimes they can end up on the roof like that. Oh, right, I wanted to crack open the transient resin. And condense this for some runs. But let's try rolling. Oh boy, this one. Yeah, this one I can feed. All right. Moment of truth. We're just gonna go all in like this. Or actually, can I take it up to 16 in one shot? I wonder if that's possible. Nah, I don't have enough. Alright, let's see what this rolls. Highly likely it's gonna roll flat defense and then it's just gonna roll into flat defense every time. But I'm feeling lucky. So let's find out. Crit damage! HP's not bad. And it only rolled into crit rate and crit damage besides... Okay, that's a good result. That's a damn good result. Alright. Let's take this up to 16 for now. Holy cow. Hell, at this point, I might have a setup for Emblem on Hutao, or possibly, possibly Toma, I guess. So long as it doesn't go into HP 2 more times, yeah. We shall see. But, well, let's see one more roll, right? Yeah, if I had Ball, yeah, this would be pretty good. Although, I think on Ball, too, you don't want ER as the main stat, but rather attack, right? I mean, I guess on Ball you want to have a lot of ER in general, but I think even so you get more out of attack main stat. I think that was a high roll. That's 7.7. That's a high roll for crit damage. Okay. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna take this to 20 now. I'm feeling pretty excited, and when the luck is going right, I think it's worth it to try. Yeah. Can use ER timepiece and attack goblet. Oh. Oh, so instead of Electro. Is that right? Huh. So on Ball, you don't necessarily need Electro on her goblet? I think I've heard something about that, but I don't know why. I would have thought Electro would be better on her because obviously she's an Electro character. And it depends on the weapon. Yeah, I guess that's Electro and attack timepiece. Yeah, that would have been my guess. But it really depends a lot on what pieces you have to play with anyway, right? If you have high ER, you do not need Electro percentage, because she's like Mona? Wait, what do you mean, because she's like Mona? Like, Mona, I know, of course, you want high ER as well as high everything for her burst. Alright, I think one more crit damage roll would be the ideal. She converts her ER. Oh, wait. Wait, does Mona convert her ER into Hydro damage? I didn't even know about that if that's the case. I just figured because Emblem, right? Emblem converts ER into damage. But if the character also does that. Yeah, ER scaling gets diminished. Yeah, that's what I understand, and which is why you want attack on the timepiece. But hey, I ain't complaining about this piece. Alright, let's give it a... Yeah, I mean, I'll be happy with any of the top 3 there, to be honest. More attack is more attack, you know? But crit damage is the ideal. Please, let's go crit damage! Of course. Of course. Alright, well, I'll take it. This is a good piece. This is a good piece. That is a win. Right, we actually got 2 good pieces already today. That is 2 more than I normally get on any farming I don't know, session. So man, this is a really good session right now. Let's see, how am I doing in terms of... I'm definitely rolling this flower, but I'm just curious how my other crit rate flowers are. Well, let's try taking it up to 4, see what the next stat is. Timepiece for Xiangling or Beidou? Yeah, I feel like I could use it on either of them. Unfortunately, again, because it's not attack... Oh! Of course it's defense. Yeah. Unfortunately, because it's not attack, I don't think I would want to replace the one on Beto, right? So right now, Beto has this timepiece, which... I mean, I'd be losing out on a lot of attack. I'd be gaining a lot of ER, but I'd lose out on a lot of attack. I'd also gain crit rate and crit damage. Whereas, what's on Xiangling? Do I have a... Like, Xiangling I would like eventually... Oh, so I do have an off-piece on Xiangling. It's just that her Noblesse is actually pretty darn good. This is a pretty good Noblesse piece. I should take this to 20. But... Yeah, hey, at least defense percentage, right? But yeah, that flower, unfortunately... So... Yeah, the Noblesse that's on her right now is better, but I'd lose out on... Like, I'd gain a lot of ER. And that could be useful. Yeah, right now it's not worth replacing, even if it's an off-piece, because losing out on that much attack and crit rate and crit damage is... that's a big loss. But when I do build Xiangling 4-piece... 4-piece emblem... You know, ideally that's how I want to build her. That could come in useful. Yeah. And, you know, there's still the chance that I'll find a an attack time piece for emblem, right? That would be the best case. But, you know, emblem with ER main stat, not as bad as any other artifact with ER main stat, because at least with emblem you can get some extra attack out of it if you have a 4-piece. Alright, let's do this. That. Use that first. What? Use that first, and then her first. Okay, do that. Get his energy up. Use that. Alright. Nice. This national team's pretty solid, and it's not even like I've invested that much into Xiangling. I guess to be fair, Xiangling does have this talent at level 12, which I do want to crown eventually, but... So that helps a lot. And I have Bennett crowned, and that certainly helps. But yeah. They say we were going to be able to change characters mid-air soon. Really? I haven't heard anything about that, but if that's the case, I'm pretty excited. That's really nice. Ooh, this one I'm rolling. Actually, I think I was in need of a good flower for Beto. I'm not sure. Let me check my Beto's flower. The last live stream. Really? Did they mention that last live stream? I don't remember that at all, but I didn't pay that close attention. Oh, wait, no, I already have a good flower. It's the feather that I need. Actually, I have a good feather, too, huh? Not a great one. Higher crit rate would be good. But if we can change characters mid-air... I don't think that would, you know, break the game or make it that much better either, right? But it'll be a nice little addition, that's for sure. Alright, how much you want to bet it's going to be? 19 defense, right? It's going to be flat defense plus 19. But we can always hope that it's going to be ER. Please ER. HP. Yeah, at this rate, I think I'm gonna have to go with 4-piece emblem on Hu Tao. I've gotten, no, probably, if anyone, it would be Toma. But, yeah. I keep getting emblem pieces with decent, like, crit attack stats, but also with HP. I just keep getting HP. Ah, if that was ER, man, that would have been just fantastic. Still decent. Still decent. because it's got the double crit that you want, but right now, again, my flower on Beto is good. It's already quite good, so I'm not really trying to find another one, you know? Goba finished it off. Nice. Emblem on Rosaria. I guess that could work if depending on how one uses Rosaria, the way I use her, but I feel the reason I use her just as a crit rate buffer is because I didn't want to bother with like working too hard getting good artifacts for her. So if I were to build her with a proper set, this is another piece with potential. In fact, aren't these the exact same 3 substats? 4-piece Glad on Huta. Yeah, that would be good too, right? Glad is what? Charge attack? 4-piece Glad? But I don't have 4 good Glad pieces. In 2 weeks. What did I think of the 2.2 update? I'll hold on to this just because it's EM, but god damn. EM is so hard to come by. I might hold on to this. That one's trash. With 2.2, I think the events were a bit disappointing, I would say. The Labyrinth was good, but that was really the only fun event, I thought. And the new island, the story in the new island was, in my opinion, poorly told. Yeah. The story in the new island I thought was interesting. Like it could have been really engaging and fun, but because it did not have any voice lines and a lot of dialogue, you know, shit tons of dialogue. You know, I complain about that all the time, so I won't go into it, but it had a lot. And it was just all non-voiced. It made it feel just really, you know, boring. But I liked the new island. I liked the new island a lot. And I guess at least we still have some time before the new, the next update, right? We'll have more events. Yeah, and in terms of what quality of life changes, did we really get anything? I don't remember. It has been a while, hasn't it? And I don't know. Yeah, what do you think? Because, let's see, we got this island, which was... I like the design a lot. I think it's really... I liked exploring it. I liked having to go back there multiple times with solving different puzzles, and even it had different puzzles in the exact same locations that you had to go through multiple times. I think that was really well done. But the events, for the most part, didn't feel all that interesting. Even the Labyrinth one, which I thought was good, lacked... How do you say? The story was also not that great on that. That was my opinion. That the story in the Labyrinth event was not that great because I just didn't care about that character, Shiki Taisho. And even though it was nice to see Shinya, and she just felt like a framing device to the story instead of an actual main character. I feel like it could have been anyone. And likewise with Tartaglia. Because from the comments you saw, it almost seems that for some people was the worst update of Genshin. Yeah, I don't know how I would rank the updates, right? I don't quite think of it that way. Because each update you just get, you know, more improvements and more additions and such. When I think of how one update compares to another, I guess it's most like the events And I would say 2.2's events aren't so great. Didn't care about... You did care about Childs. He's chasing Scaramouche. Yeah, I guess that part, you know, it connects to the main story, which I do appreciate. But he also felt like it could have been any other character with any other subplot, really. I just hope that's not the last we see of Shinyan, you know? I need to heal. Sure. Oh yeah, I also like the Inazuma. So I'll also say that I like the Inazuma teapot a lot. I think it's probably the most beautiful out of all the teapot areas so far. It's just that teapot overall is something that I've really started to ignore completely because of the load limits. When they said that they were improving the load limits, I was hopeful that I'd be excited to get back into the teapot and building my teapot and working on it again. But when I discovered that whatever limit raise they did was almost like none, I did not notice any difference. Literally, if you sat me down and made me play an older version of the game and did the Serenity Teapot, I literally could not notice the difference. Just the amount of load issues that you run into has always been a struggle. So given that, it hasn't motivated me to build the Serenity Teapot again, because I don't want to be just dealing with load limits every single time. Just constantly having to pause and think, oh, do I unbuild this so that I can build this thing? It's like, that's not fun, you know? So, but the area is really beautiful, and I like the furniture. Child versus Scaramouche fight could be good. Yeah, I agree. I'd be excited to see Scaramouche again, too. Because we haven't gotten to see him at all since that one event with Mona and Fish. Oh, I'm rolling this. You enjoyed the first part of 2.2, just the second part was boring. Currently, the new island. Did not like the characters of the new island. Yeah. This one's not worth keeping. Neither is this one. Neither is this one. This one I'll hold on to just in case, but I don't particularly need a... This one I might as well roll, but kind of skeptical. Kaching to 90? Oh, nice, congrats. Yeah, I've been trying to get my characters up to 89. Ooh. This one could be good on someone like, what's her name? Rosaria. This one, not so much. You want more Harbingers? Yeah, how many of them are there anyway, total? Like 11 or something? Tartaglia is what? Or is he the 11th? I don't remember. But I don't know if there are any physical... 13? Is it? Okay. I don't know if there are any physical characters who would want Noblesse in particular. Alright, I guess this one, the ideal is crit damage. I could probably live with ER. But with a flower, we can be picky. So for that reason, it's generally best to go double crit on a flower. 2-piece Noblesse, that's true. But I'm also thinking like how... ER? Yeah, ER on Emblem can be good. Like how I think this guy, right? Razor is a physical DPS, right? But from what I understand, the Noblesse buff only buffs the elemental burst damage initially. And it doesn't buff the soul companion damage, from what I understand. So you wouldn't be all that useful for that particular thing. I guess it's kind of it can be kind of like a hybrid in a way. Like if I were to use Zhongli, I mean Zhongli you want 4-piece Millilith ultimately, so that's not really. Zhongli is a physical DPS. Who could be a physical DPS who gets a 4-piece Noblesse buff? I guess her with the 2-piece Noblesse can do extra damage with her burst, but again the damage from her burst isn't that significant for what you want from her. They're 11 and Child is supposed to be the weakest. Oh, really? Okay, and Scaramouche is one of them, right? And he is quite strong. He terrified the shit out of Mona. Let me think. I guess someone like him, but again, you don't use his burst for the damage so much, so Noblesse might not be all that useful on him. Her? Ooh, actually, she could be somebody who wields Noblesse and the physical. In any case, this is all theoretical because it's like that artifact's probably not going to roll anything good, right? That's usually how it ends up. He's number 6, so stronger than La Senora. Wait, are the numbers ranked by strength, or I thought it was just by order of like how when they got added or something. Yeah, I'm not familiar enough with the lore to say. All right, so I think how many artifacts do I have? Oof. Oh, sorry, excuse me. It sounds like I have there's a fire alarm here. Oh wait, looks like my roommate took care of it. Maybe he's cooking. Well, so far the child fight was a lot harder than Senora. Yeah. Well, I mean, they were also fought at different points in the game, right? And how strong you are, so I don't know if you can compare those in very well. Shit. Razor's E is pretty finicky about the aim, I've noticed. But alright, so I guess I've... How about this? I'll end the stream by doing one more Sayu hangout quest ending. But yeah, I wasn't gonna do a very long stream today. Just wanted to get through the rest of the story, or rest of the event story. And I'm very happy with the results of farming today. I'll have to think about who I want to use these artifacts on, but I have a couple of solid artifacts that I can play with. Let's try this. With Hu Tao Tenfa. You know what? Oh, okay, I have enough. So I have 450 pulls. So I'll end the stream with 110 pull. How about that? If I get my pity ruined, so to speak, by getting Hu Tao, so be it. And then they announced, oh, turns out we're gonna put a Gene banner tomorrow, exclusive, only. Well, I'll be 10 pulls. I'll have 10 fewer pulls, but 10 pulls ain't much in the end. So 110 pull is I think that's worth the risk. We were Air 30 when they added Child. Now we have a lot of But yeah, you're able to kill Child in a few seconds. Yeah, it probably takes longer, the cutscenes, right? But yeah, at this point, just the amount of damage we're outputting, if you're able to... Even if you're just able to beat the Abyss floor 12, much less 36 star, which I can't, but you can, that means your damage output is so damn high that Tartaglia is just going down in seconds. 10 roll needed to... Yeah, well, here's the thing about Jane. I won't mind if I'm not fully constellated with her or anything, because she's somebody who can spook you at any time, basically. So if a permanent banner character like that, if I end up without full constellations, it's actually not too bad. It's like yeah, that streamer Hina Molina, or VTuber slash streamer, she has C7 Kaching now, right? And that sucks because she already had her C6 and she got another copy. In fact, she pulled 2 copies of her in the same stream. In between with... What was in between? I think it might have been Kokomi in between. But in any case, yeah, having a permanent banner character at C6 can be a little off-putting, because that means the next copy of them you get is just not helping you, right? You'll be very angry when you start getting C7s, yeah. That is fortunately not something I have to worry about anytime soon, other than a handful of 4 stars, but I haven't gotten that yet. I believe I have 3 4-stars C6. Shinyan, Fischl, who was my first C6, and Noel. Alright, so I like how they... Oh, I think this was a QOL edition, actually. I think before 2.2, they didn't show us which options we had chosen before. But now we do, so... Now they do, so we know exactly which options to choose to get new results. Yeah, better to get C5 and C6 Kaching. Yeah, hey, Yaemiko sandwiched between 2 Kachings. There are worse things you can get. Right? There are worse things to think about. Although, I think there are a couple of other Electro characters that Yaemiko would be sandwiched between. Namely... Raiden and, actually, Raiden and Ball, but also Raiden and, Thera, right? I think I've definitely seen some fan art of that. Raiden, Yaemiko, and Sarah. But then again, I know that, people have been shipping Sarah with Ito, which I've heard makes sense from their from like Sarah's voice lines or something. But also I feel like Ito's design is clearly based on type of Oni, which you see similar Oni in Korean culture as well, Korean lore. They're called Dokebi in Korean. And Sarah's design is clearly based on the Tengu, so they're both based sort of on Japanese demon slash mythical beasts. Alright, so we're talking to Ayaka about all this. We're telling Mommy, basically. Mommy Ayaka, this evil man tried to kill me. I need your help. Scaramouche is probably weaker than Ball, since he's a puppet created by Ball. Oh, right. But then again, who's to say that a puppet created cannot overcome their own master, right? That can happen, right? Yes, Ayaka, I need you to comfort me in your boobies. I think that would help, even if it were ice cold. Oh, that means... Oh, Ayaka milk is always refrigerated, right? Which, by the way, I heard that... No, not milk, sorry. Milk is refrigerated in other countries, right? Egg isn't. In America, eggs are refrigerated when they're sold, and that means you cannot that means they go bad if you don't refrigerate them. But I know in most other parts of the world, including England and Australia, they don't refrigerate eggs, which means you don't have to refrigerate them. They just don't go bad. Let's see. Yeah. Right, yeah, I heard that it was because America, they clean the eggs, which means they're like more susceptible to a certain bacteria or something, and so they have to be refrigerated, whereas in other parts of the world they don't, and as such they have natural protection. Something like that. But I also heard that if you refrigerate the eggs from other countries, then you have to keep them refrigerated. Like once they become refrigerated, they then will go bad if you leave them out. I don't remember the exact details, but yes, with Ayaka you can always get ice cold milk. Like I don't like warm milk personally. You can get cold milk. Yeah, very refreshing. In France it depends. Okay. Yeah, in America you'd never see it, but I guess it makes sense in some places you get both, because you can get both. But I remember some people being shocked that they sell eggs in refrigerated eggs in America, because it's just not a thing in a lot of parts of the world. I wasn't expecting to see Ayaka in this. Nice. It's good to see her in this visual novel style cutscene. We don't like chicken shit on our eggs? Yeah, I guess so, but it's not like you're eating the shells, right? Like, I don't think the chicken shit gets on the inside. Big Booba Pyromami. Yeah, the closest we have is Yoimiya, right? And she's not a mommy, she's more like a big sister, or to be honest, for me, she'd be more like a little sister. Same with Ayaka, if we're being honest, but Yoimiya doesn't have mommy energy the same way Ayaka does. And Ayaka's voice really helps give her the mommy energy, as well as her general demeanor. So you're good at cracking and don't get shell in your food. Yeah. That's something I actually learned, or maybe not learned, but I practiced during lockdown last year. I was eating a lot of eggs at home, and I figured, why not teach myself to crack it open with one hand? It's actually not that hard, but I'd never tried it before, so I practiced it a bunch, and yeah, like I said, not too hard. It's pretty fun, actually. You... Hutao's milk. Yeah, Hutao. Unfortunately, she doesn't have much of the mommy milkers to get, but yeah, it could be fun. It would just be so hot, right? I don't know. I guess it would be good because it's sometimes nice to have warm milk when you want to go to bed. Oh, but I'm just thinking, if with someone like Xinyan, you can get chocolate milk. She's the only tanned waifu in the game, right? You get hot chocolate. You can get hot chocolate with milk from Xinyan. Perfect. That's why she's one of the best waifus in the game. Go to a coffee. Hey, you know what they say, or you know what the French say? Hutao's very little, and her thing is death. So you might say a little death with Hutao, not a bad thing. Or a little death from Hutao? I don't exactly know the proper way to use the phrase. Le petit mort. How would you say it? Le petit mort? Mort, I think. That's how you pronounce it. So I remember the senseis asked for quite clear.
彼女を可愛がっていた師匠が急にいなくなってしまったことに、さゆちゃんはまだ。はい。
That reminds me how in Dune
あの子は
there's
私
a
を少
famous
し警戒し
litany
ています。
that goes I don't remember the full thing. In English it goes something like, I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fears and let it pass over and through me. And once the fear has gone through me, I will turn my mind's eye toward where it has been, and there will be nothing. Only I will remain. But it has the line, oh, la petite mort. Okay, thank you, la petite mort. So it has, fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. And I looked it up and I saw that, yeah, they do translate it into French as la petite mort, which I just thought was funny because it is in English, they call it the little death, or the phrase includes little death. And if you're translating it literally, you're calling it petite mort in French, but that has a slightly different implication compared to English. So it's feminine, okay. So it looks like Ayaka is sort of she is sort of a mommy character to Sayu, huh? To somebody even smaller and younger than her. But Sayu avoids responsibility, and that's a disappointment to mommy. Oh, it's alright, Sayu. Just need to try your best. Rosaria might have the best. She has the biggest milk, that's for sure. Ice cold, refreshing. Well, even though they did nerf her, right? But honestly, like, in terms of mommy characters, Raiden, I feel like, is probably the top tier for me. She's got such incredible booba, she stores a sword in it. Who else does that? She's also probably the oldest female character, right? Up there with Ganyu. And Chi-Chi, although we don't talk about Chi-Chi that way. Bro, you can lift... I can lift you. Yes, I'd be happy to lift you higher, Sayu. There's no guarantee that you can do well in the... All three are decent choices. I don't know which one I want to go for. Let's just do that. Lisa. So Lisa has bigger booba than everyone else, right? I think she's got objectively the biggest in terms of pixels. But does she carry a sword around in there? I don't think she does. You know, it's like, actually, when I see Raiden take out her sword, it always reminds me of Passion Lip. Because Passion Lip is known for having infinite storage inside her cleavage. To the point that I think you can accidentally fall in if you hug her. Aww. Okay. So we got to chat with Sayu a bit and cheer her up. And we're 100 points closer. We're at what? 28,200 or 282,000. So we're at around 3,500 left. If Lisa can do that too. Well, I wouldn't mind if she held, you know, some things between her booba, like my head, my face, my hands. Yeah, many things that I own. I wouldn't mind storing there. But I don't think she can store as much as Raiden can. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream. But, yeah, let's do... Yeah, no Lisa Hangout. Yeah, that's such a shame. I'd definitely love one. Let's do 110 pull. Let's see my pity. Chi-Chi. I believe that was during Ayaka's banner. That was a while ago, huh? September. Today is more than 2 months later. So, in terms of pity, I'm at 12 for 5-star and 8 for 4-star. So we're guaranteed 1 4-star and probably almost definitely not a 5-star. But if I do get a 5-star, it is a guarantee Huta. So, let's find out. Okay, just a 4-star. Oh, hey, this is my first copy of the flute. Okay. Well, that's an early 4-star. Because... No, that's not early. That was a soft pity. Because that was the 9th pull after Shangling. Alright, so... There's still a chance that I'll get... I have a soft pity for the final pull of this 10 pull. So, let's see if I get that soft pity. And if it turns out to be Toma, because Toma's the one character in the banner that I don't have. But I'd be happy with any of them. Because I use Diona a ton, and I use Sayu a ton. And I have neither of them C6. And it's okay for Jean and Ayaka? Alright. I think I heard that the flute is good for Jean. Yeah, I didn't know about Ayaka. But if and when I get them, it'll be useful. But... Oh! Oh, nice! That is pretty soft pity. Nice, I got Toma. Sweet. Oh no, that is soft pity. Nice. So this one has attack, main stat, grant harmonic on hits. 5 harmonic triggers the power of music and deals 100% attack damage to surrounding opponents. So this one seems like very much a DPS weapon. One can be gained. There's no cooldown, it seems, for the 100% attack damage. Which means you can just keep triggering it every 2.5 seconds. If you keep attacking every half a second. Will I roll for Aika rerun? That'll depend so much on, you know, everything else during that time. Because I don't know what other banners will be around, which characters I'll have, and all that, right? But she'll definitely be somebody I'd be angling for. You know, not gonna lie, I think she's a great combination of waifu and, you know, good character. I love her voice, I love her design, and she does look fun to play. But, you know, it'll depend a lot on what my account is looking like at the time in terms of other waifus that are on around that. Let's see. So he uses, well, yeah, of course, that makes sense. Yeah. Let's see what we get here. Nope. Yeah, I was nowhere near pity for 4-star anyway, and certainly not for 5-star, so that's exactly what we expected. You have 69 pity on the banner? Wait. Oh, because you did pull, right? But yeah, I know you're not angling for another Huta, right? So now you're basically all set for Yaemiko. Okay, so let me do one last thing, which is level up this guy at least up to 40. Actually, let's just use this. Why not? Yeah, I don't know if I really want to build him right now, but I am not exactly short of Mora and EXP books at the moment. I guess the flute could be a good one for Chang. It's just that I don't know how much I want to. Well, I don't know how much I want to get back into using Kachang. Just the charge attack issues, or the stamina issues with charge attack made me just really not enjoy using her, even if I really do love her as a waifu. She's still my OG 5-star, and one of my favorite characters in the game, design-wise. But the fact that I'm just always running into charge attack issues when I'm using her makes me pretty reluctant to get back into it. Oh, on the blue banner, that's what you meant. Okay, yeah, so you're pretty soon. You'll get a permanent 5-star pretty soon, whether it's a weapon or a character. We don't know, but you'll find out. You'd use him in your Yoimiya team as a shielder, and yeah, I was thinking he'd be useful as an alternate shielder. So I'll probably work on him little by little. Right now, basically I have 3 shielders that I'm primarily relying on, which are this lady, this gal, and of course the Shield Archon himself, this dude. And I feel like Zhongli can do the job on his own as a shielder, whereas Noelle and Diona need help. But if I have another shielder, this guy, to slot in, I can kind of be a little more flexible. We'll see. You hope it's a 5-star bow or a Wolf's Gravestone R2? Well, good luck. I hope it's one of those. I hope you get Amos bow. That would be, that's a very helpful weapon, I know that. But alright, I'll end the stream there. Thank you so much for coming, and today has been, in terms of RNG, just a lot of wins today. 2 good artifacts, not amazing. In fact, one of them's pretty great, but not amazing. And really good results in the gacha, as well as getting the event done, so I'm happy about that. And yeah, I do plan on streaming on Friday, just for pulling for Hutao and probably some other event stuff that's going on. We'll see. Best of luck in all your artifact rolls and farming. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye!